Welcome back, my dudes. Miss Mindy is joining me today. Of course, she was with me last time when we explored the Barclay Cemetery. Today we are pretty much in the halfway point of Montgomery, Pennsylvania and Williamsport, Pennsylvania. We are doing a 5.8 mile hike with 859 feet of elevation gain. We are doing the Skyline Drive Broken Tip and something Tower Trail. Lost Tower Trail or something like that. I'll put it at the bottom of the screen. But again, this is 5.8 miles. And weather today, when I got out of the truck, temperature reading was like 71, 72, something like that. Low 70s. We got a nice breeze today. Right now we're currently walking up an access road. And yeah, we're just gonna enjoy the day. So hang out with us. Look how huge those mushrooms are, dudes. Holy crap. Well, my friends, this is one reason why they call it Rocksylvania. Especially when they're on the Appalachian Trail. All right, so looking at the GPS, we are on the Skyline Drive Trail. Which is kind of a bummer, this part, because if you watch videos previously to mine, you'll know I really don't care for road walks. I know that's part of some trails. But when I'm on trail, I like to be in the woods. So hopefully this branches off into the woods here soon. Miss Mindy is already starting to get nice and hot.
It's falling, damn it.
She took a piece of grass and had me tie it in her hair, which you can't see, it actually just fell out. So, but yeah, hopefully we go into the woods and we get a little bit of shade from this sun, because it's kind of brutal out here. Kind of buggy too.
I would say.
So, we did see some trail markings back there. So, maybe
Really?
that's eventually where we'll come out at. I don't know. Or that's another trail system of one of the trails down here. But we've been going up since we started. So we're just gonna continue. Is that a vulture or a hawk?
It looks like a vulture. Could be a turkey vulture. Oh, there's another one. There's three. There's three up there.
Oh wow, there is two. I didn't notice that other one. How about it? That's awesome. Does that one have its wing extended? It does,
Yeah.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, how about it? That's really cool. So, we have come upon our first vista here, dudes. Wow. How awesome is that? So I had a breakfast this morning. Bowl of cereal, 2 cups of coffee like I usually do. But I think I'm hyperglycemic. Never been medically diagnosed. But hyperglycemic, I believe, is when your body needs sugar. And right now, I'm kind of feeling it. So I'm gonna munch on a very flat Fruit-O-Grain bar and a granola bar. Plus I have my favorite trail snack. Just recently I found this out. It's almonds with hot sauce and salt. Oh my God. When the hot sauce soaks into the almond, it is super good, my friends. Try it, you might enjoy it. I don't know how much elevation gain we've gone up, but it certainly feels like more than 859 feet. Obviously, we're still on the road walk here. I really hope that's not all this is. That would be rather disappointing to myself, but we're gonna keep hiking and hopefully we'll get to the top here. Think she's a little warm, eh? Hey, at least she comes prepared with a fan. She forgets a hair tie, but remembers a fan.
The hair tie's in the truck.
Well,
So
I guess you kind of
forget it
didn't.
technically.
You forgot to bring it with us,
Yes.
but not from our home base for today. It's all part of the job, my friends. All part of the job.
You're a jerk.
Well, here we are, almost 2 miles in, and we're still on this godforsaken paved road. I don't know when it turns off into the woods, but according to GPS, it says Skyline Drive goes basically up around the mountain, which this road is Skyline Drive. So far, I'm pretty disappointed because again, I don't like road walks. Roads, whether they're used or unused, to me, are not a trail. And I get that this isn't the whole trail, and it's just part of one, but still, we have been doing nothing but walking up, which isn't a problem for me. I've told you guys before, Miss Mindy overheats, and it's kind of miserable for her right now. But yeah, like, we're in the woods, but we're not in the woods. Y'all catch my drift. So thankfully, we've gotten on some relatively flat ground here. We'll see where this brings us out. Some kind of tower up there. Looks like a light tower. Got another one over here. Don't know what this building is, but yeah, this tower over here. Yeah, they look just like antenna towers. Clouds are kind of moving. I don't know if y'all can tell. Her mother loves daisies. Got another tower and another shed down there. Looks like some propane tanks down there too. Looks like we got another vista here, my friends. It's just kind of the electrical line. Don't know how well y'all can see it, but right up yonder there, some light at the end of the road.
Not what you said the first time. No,
At the end of the tunnel.
So gross.
Have you had a good time today?
At first, no.
Now that we've reached flat ground, she's kind of
Well, and
loosened up a little bit, and her,
I had a headache.
yeah, she sat down, let her heart rate go down. She took some ibuprofen. Ibuprofen.
You say it like
How do you guys say it?
Jeez, it's
Leave it in the comments. Let me know how you guys say ibuprofen.
ibuprofen.
I've been known to say ibuprofen. I think because my mom might say it that way.
At my mom's house.
Yeah, and her, what is it with the mothers? Her mother says it that way. La-da-da. Yeah, la-da-da. I can't talk today. A lot of towers up here today, a lot of sheds. Energy transfer pipeline over there. At least that's what that said on that sign.
So I guess if
So.
you're into that.
Yeah. Like I said, this has not been a very fun, eventful, naturistic trail. We are basically walking an access road for these towers for maintenance and these sheds and whatnot. I thought it was supposed to break off into the woods. It still might. We've got about 3 miles to go, but we're just gonna keep hoofing it until.
I'm gonna beat him with it. I just found this for one, so we can take it home.
Oh.
Although I did the Lakers behind him.
Oh, did you really? Oh. See, so if you don't hear from me after this video,
Oh, stop it.
you know who to contact. Oh, I'm sorry.
You hit
Why do
my
you have
elbow.
goosebumps?
I don't know. My body's weird. What can I tell you?
Sky don't look too promising. We might get some rain. It was in the forecast today, though. Got another tower, another shed over here. Well, my friends, it's time to say goodbye to the access road. We are to turn down this trail.
Good.
I don't know what this place is here. It's kind of interesting. Yes, let's check it out. Miss Mindy doesn't want to walk through the tall grass, so I'm just going to go over this way. Kind of get like a side view over here. Huh. Looks like there used to be electric hooked up to it here. Let's go to the other side. Oh, we can actually get into it over here. Oh, no kidding. So we can actually get in here, my dudes.
And of course, there's graffiti.
Wow. Yeah, there was electric in here. You can see the panel, but
That and I just don't know if I would trust the floor.
yeah, I don't know. I don't trust the floor, so I don't dare go in here. You can tell that some damage has been done. There's a thing over there that says hometown home bums. So I wonder if some less fortunate folks have been in here. Oh, there's an old heater, it looks like.
Yeah, it still works.
Does it really? Huh.
Yep.
Yeah, how about it? Well, keep you a little bit safe from any wildlife up here. You got your propane tanks here. You got this room off to the side here. Huh. Definitely smells. And again, you got your graffiti here. It's pretty awesome. Awesome little find out here in the middle of nowhere. Probably back in the day, somebody.
Homeless people were using it. Especially
Yep.
down here
Yeah.
in this area.
So it looks like we got some kind of foundation of something over here. Yeah, there was definitely a building here at one point in time. Huh.
Something blue.
Yeah, I'll have to. Well, that looks like probably a trail marking
Well, yeah, that could be.
of some sort, but I'll have to do a little bit of research on the area and post it down below for you guys to check out. So this road leads us down into that tower area. We're supposed to go this way. Then eventually it kind of curves back around. It's odd. I wonder why that's just a small section of. And you got what I'm guessing are cell phone towers over here. All right, Broken Tip Loop Trail to the right or left. That's where their loop starts. Switchback Trail to US Highway 15, 2 miles. So we go this way. It's eventually going to link up with this, and it's going to take us back to our vehicle. So we are going to go this way. Well, I will say after finding that little house cabin shelter thing, and finally getting into the woods on trail, maybe this trail or this area won't be a complete disappointment. Just took us about 2 miles of a road walk to get up here. Even closer to the tower now. See just how big this darn thing is. Miss Mindy thinks these bushes are really cool. Like the vines, stalks, whatever you want to call them. Kind of reminds me of like Sleepy Hollow, the Headless Horseman type stuff. That's what it kind of reminds me of.
That's exactly what I was talking about back there.
Oh, so you're saying I didn't listen again?
Yes. I love how there's mountain laurel all over though.
Pennsylvania State Flower. So for this trail kind of being out here, it looks pretty well maintained. I mean, look how wide open. You can tell where the trail is. You don't have to guess. Yeah, I'm sure I've changed my mind about this trail now. One of my favorite things about being out here is the smells, especially after like a fresh rain or when it is raining and you're out on trail. We both did pack our rain jackets. I still have mine. Miss Mindy left hers in the vehicle. But I don't think she would mind if she got rained on a little bit. It might cool her core temperature right down. Just in case you're wondering, our trail markings today are blue. Tried to get a butterfly. They're constantly moving, little buggers. Beautiful. I like the black ones. But a few years ago, his death anniversary is coming up soon. My cousin Cliff and his wife Sarah both passed in a very tragic head-on collision car accident with a driver under the influence. Not sure if it was alcohol or if it was drug related. We're coming upon an access road, kind of like the power line thing here. But anyway, he passed away, and his kids said whenever there's a butterfly around, Cliff or his wife Sarah are flying around. So, and because it's black and not pretty, and I mean it was pretty, but because it was black and I think it had some kind of blue on it, we're just gonna say that was my cousin Cliff. So thanks for hanging with me today, cousin. It's always nice to see you. See, we got these power lines here running down through. This is the opposite direction, but our path continues this way. Really nice shaded area. It's really breezy right now. I'm sure you can hear that wind. Ferns as far as the eye can see.
And mountain laurel.
Yeah, and mountain laurel.
Everywhere.
But I bet you there's some snakes and rattlers down in there someplace.
I will stay up here.
Miss Mindy is not a liker of the snake species.
No.
I happen to think rattlesnakes, especially the darker black gray colored ones, I think they're beautiful. Not that the tan colored ones aren't. I just like the darker colors. And we're just trying to steer clear of any that may be out here because it's definitely season. Now, I don't know if they would actually be out here. I would assume they would be, but one thing I'm going to do in the future, especially when I do the Old Loggers Path or the Pinchot Trail, I'm going to buy some snake gaiters to wear. That way the bottom of my legs are protected, and if I did run into a snake and it did strike, hopefully those gaiters would do their job and protect me from getting injected with rattlesnake venom, because none of us want that. There's an airplane. I can't see it. It's really close though. It's pretty low, I'd say. Oh yeah, it's right there. Yeah, trees are in the way. I wouldn't be any good showing you guys. But what I was gonna say, as I brought the camera up to focus, I was reading some of the comments on All Trails about, excuse me, ooh, water making a comeback, about this trail. I always do, and I always look at some of the pictures to see what I was in store for, and none of the pictures actually showed a gravel road, none that I saw anyway. But I read through some of the comments, and the comments are like, oh, it's quite rocky. Well, it's Pennsylvania. And then another one was, it's buggy. It's summertime. You're in the middle of the woods. And there was just this morning a fresh rain. So like, there's gonna be bugs. Put bug spray on. Wear bug repellent, like the thing Mindy put in her hair to tie her hair up. One of those, what do you call them, Mindy?
The citronella wristbands?
Yeah, the wristbands.
They work.
Yeah, because she wore one. Where were we, outside sitting by the fire? You wore one on your wrist and on your ankle?
I had one on each wrist and one on each ankle.
And she was fine.
Bugs like me.
So, but yeah, I mean, when you come out after a rainstorm, expect the trail to be a little bit muddy, a little wet. When you come out on trail, and you're walking in the middle of the woods, expect bugs. Expect to get, expect rocks. Just expect all that stuff. Remember, you're in their neighborhood. They're not in your neighborhood. It is really pretty out here today. Super quiet.
That's me overusing my legs today.
Oh, you look cute with that flower in your ear.
You just noticed that?
Yep. What is it? Oh, your service is a little...
Yes. Oh. Whatever. Sheep laurel.
Sheep laurel, huh? That's
so
cool.
The little pink ones are sheep laurel.
So we've got 1.79 miles remaining. And yeah, it's been a nice little hike. Except for obviously the road walk all the way up here. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that just to like stamp it into your brains, I guess. It's been a good day though. The weather's been great. It's been cool. Even though we're both seriously sweaty, especially Miss Mindy.
That's okay. We have a good lunch coming.
Yes, we have an excellent lunch coming. We are going to her mom's to spend some time with her. She's making us some hamburger and what'd you say, mac salad, honey?
And
Yes.
she was also getting, oh God, bush beans.
Oh, beans. Miss Mindy hates it when I eat the beans. Oh, anyway, you guys heard me talk. In one of my past videos, that Miss Mindy's grandmother passed away. It was Tuesday of what?
Last week.
Last week. Wow, it's
Well-
been over a week already. She was 82 years old, and we're not going to talk too much about it because I don't need her getting super emotional. But we're going to take a moment of silence for Mindy's grandmother, Patricia. All right, we got another vista. Oh man, this is going to be beautiful. Whoo-wee, look at that. You know, I wonder sometimes, like as you look out in the distance, you can obviously see for miles and miles and miles. Do you ever look out there and like wonder what's happening over there? Like what trails may be over there? What's the wildlife doing over there? What are even the people that live over there? What are they doing? Like, I don't know. This world is huge and it has a lot to offer. This country is amazing and it has a lot of opportunity. That's why a lot of people want to come here. I'm thankful I was born here in the United States. Sad to see what we're going through right now, but hopefully better days are on the way. But when you see something like this, it makes you just stop thinking about any of that, and you pay attention to the view or what's exactly in front of you at the present time. What do you say, my dear?
It's beautiful. And I'm enjoying the air.
It does feel good. It has cooled down out here quite a bit. So we have probably about a mile left of this trail, and we're gonna finish this out because, man, am I getting hungry.
Yes.
Good old cheeseburger today. All right, so we're gonna take a right and go down Switchback Trail. If we were to follow this trail back, it would take us back to that cool little abandoned little house cabin. So this is gonna connect us back up with that godforsaken gravel road, paved road, whatever you wanna call it. And that will pretty much complete our little adventure for the day. All right, because we switched back to the switchback, our trailblazings are red. Not for much longer though. This is obviously gonna meet us back up with the tail of the trail, again, which is that paved road. And this is actually the biggest downhill we faced all day long. All right, so we are curving back around here and still going downhill.
I wouldn't want to do.
Oh, my knee's weak. So yes, my friends, my right knee the past week I've noticed has become a little bit weaker. Usually in the morning I squat down, I open my dogs. We keep our dog food in a 5-gallon bucket, and squatting down to pull the lid off that so they don't get into it and eat it all, you know, because dog food's expensive, especially the Iams that we buy. But I noticed my right knee is like really weak and it does not want to bend and stay bent. So I think I'm gonna actually buy a knee brace just for security reasons. So if I'm out here on a trail alone, and I happen to, I don't know, something happens, I've got that brace to kind of give me a little bit of stability in my knee. There are many people older than myself that hike, but I read a lot of Men's Health and stuff like that, and they say 40 years old, which I am, said many times, it's kind of like the crust of the age where men start to have like physical body changes, and I've noticed a few. My vision, I think, has gotten worse, and my knee. And if I happen to have a weekend off to where I enjoy a few adult beverages, it takes me longer to recoup and get healthy again. So yeah, any kids that might be watching this, find a serum to stay young. And there it is, my friends, the quote tale of our trail. I could be a famous rapper. I just rapped right there. The famous concrete road that's hard on my feet. Yeah, I'm ready to get these off and get back in my Crocs. So I probably said this before, but I wear Crocs to the trail. Obviously I put on my hiking shoes when I'm out on or getting ready to go out on trail, and I switch over back into my Crocs because the Crocs are light, they're comfortable, they're spacious, and they have holes in them that allow my feet to cool down and air out. All right, dudes, there is our gate. And I'm sure you can hear the traffic of Highway 15. So our total trail time is 2 hours and 52 minutes. Total elevation gain is 892 feet. And we actually went 6.1 miles. Not a bad day. Not a bad day at all. Thankfully, we didn't get rained on, so thank you, Mother Nature, for being exceptionally nice to us. Now we're gonna go stuff ourselves with cheeseburgers and pasta salad or macaroni salad, and we're just gonna become all fat and basically take in all the calories we just burn off. So thank you guys for hanging out with us today. I feel like it's been more than a week, but it's been a week since I've been out here. Life just gets busy sometimes. Like I said, I own my own company and it's wedding season, and yeah. But thanks for hanging out with me. As always, please stay safe, stay healthy, and y'all be good to each other. And we'll see you next week out on the trail. Where we're gonna be, I don't know, but I got some fun things planned for this month. So stick around. We'll see you guys then.